beds are gone. You're right guys, this is while the glue dries. As you can see, the beds are finally gone. I've got my room back, I've got some space at least to film these videos. So let's get right into it now. First up, the product I'm going to be mentioning this week is the Craig jig. Now this is a pocket hole jig. There's plenty of other brands around, but the one I've personally got is the Craig K4 jig. It's a brilliant jig. Pocket holes is a form of joinery that kind of gets a bad rap in the woodworking community. A lot of people call it cheating, but I see anything that makes the job quicker and easier has got to be a good thing. It's a really strong joint considering it's just screws. So I'll leave a link in the description to the K4 jig that I've got. There are other brands available like I said, so it's well worth having a look around, but I've got the K4, I know it works well, so that's the one I've got in the description. Now let's have a look at some sales. First up we've got Rutland's. Now Rutland's have got a sale on their T-track and some of the accessories that go along with the T-tracks as well. T-tracks are really useful, they're great especially for jig making. They make adding clamps and different attachments really easy, so seeing them on sale, it's got to be worth it, link in the description. Next up we've got Axminster. Now they've got £20 off a dimmable light box. It looks really thin profile, it's an LED panel that lights up and it's designed for using with tracing. Now if you've tried tracing paper before, you always hold it up against the window, don't you, so you can see through easier. But this is just like a panel light that you can put on your table, put the paper on that you're going to be tracing and trace away, and it's dimmable as well. So if it's a bit too bright or a bit too dark, you can alter it to suit your needs. Link down below in the description. Next we've got ITS. Now they've got up to £100 off their two-piece kits. That's the drill and driver combination and cordless. There's a variety of brands on there. I'll leave a link down below. There's like £50 off, £75 off, £100 off. It really depends on which kit you look at, but it's always great to see money off on those kits because those are kits that I think every woodworker should be having. Lastly in the sale we've got Wicks. Now Wicks are having a clearance on some of their workwear. There's a variety of different things in there, safety boots, shirts, trousers, so I'll leave a link down below to that as well. Now let's have a look at some contests. It's been a really hectic week for me this week guys, so I haven't really been able to find any contests, but my go-to as always is Instructables. Check Instructables out, they have new contests every week. I've actually entered another one this week. I'll leave a link to my entry as well in the description. If you wouldn't mind voting for me, that would be a really big help. But check out their contest page. There's a variety of different genres that you can get involved with, so it's always great on Instructables. They do some brilliant contests on there. Also in the description I'll put links to the Toolmate 2017 information, Hand Tool Build Off 2017 information, and the Skull Challenge information as well, so check those out. These are what I've been mentioning for a few weeks now. Now let's have a look at some events. We've got Woodfest in Wales coming up pretty soon. That's happening on the 29th and the 30th of July. So there's still time to get all your plans in order, but Woodfest always looks a brilliant event. I don't think I'll be able to make it this year, but it's definitely on my list of events to attend sometime. I saw some of the pictures from last year's event and it looked a brilliant event. So if you can make it, I highly recommend you check it out. All the information's down below. Looking ahead into next year, we've got Micah Central. I'm going to be mentioning this every week because it's really going to be the event of 2018. It's going to be brilliant. I'm definitely going to be there. Some massive names from the States are going to be there as well. And I'm sure there's going to be people from all over the world wanting to attend this event. So I highly recommend it. It's happening on the 5th and 6th of May 2018 at the NEC in Birmingham. I'll leave links to the information about the event down below, so check it out. Can't wait for this event. Now let's highlight some of the makers in the community. First up we've got Chris Cute. Now Chris recently made a barbecue cart and it's a beautiful looking piece, but when you see that he's actually made it out of 4x2s or 2x4s as the Americans wrongly call them, it's amazing. His video is brilliant, really well produced. I really enjoyed watching it and the level of craftsmanship is amazing in this project. It's a brilliant piece, looks great, loads of clever ideas. I never would have thought you could do that with that kind of timber. Now kind of sticking with the Chris Cute theme in a way, Chris was the one that came up with this idea. He posted a while back a video of what he gets up to while the glue dries, which spawned the idea of asking other people to show me what they get up to. So first up we've got Bob from Plowstone Crafts Workshop. He's done a couple of projects while the glue dries this week. He made a great tote and he made this little door as well. I think it's the perfect size for me. But it really just shows what you can actually do while the glue's drying. Just shows how productive you can really be. And next up we've got Thomas. He's the suburban woodcrafter and he's made these brilliant nunchucks while the glue dries. Now this is what you call workshop security. I love how these turned out. Now there's links down below to both Bob and Thomas's Facebook pages, so go and check them out. They make amazing stuff. Now let's talk a little bit about what I've been up to. As I said at the start, I finally got the beds delivered. Really glad to have the space back and I can start filming in a decent space again. I uploaded a video on Wednesday if you saw it. I made some sawhorses that's kind of a new design. It seems to be going down really well. A lot of people are actually saying I should patent the idea, but what I'm concerned about is I've got no money. I haven't got the money to go through a patent process, and I haven't got the money to actually protect a patent was it to be infringed upon. So I'm actually trying to find if there's any companies that might be interested in actually like producing it, licensing the idea. I don't know how anything like that would work, so I'm really just asking everybody I know if they've got any help or advice that they can give me. But I like the idea, it's there for you to see. Obviously they're easy enough for everybody to make, but who knows what the future might bring with the idea. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon supporters. Honestly guys, thank you so much for all your support. It really does go a long way into helping with everything that I do on this channel, and I can't begin to thank you all enough, so thank you so much. So that's it then guys, that was While the Glue Dries. I hope you found it interesting and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment down below if you've seen any sales, contests, or you just want to chip in down there. It's a great atmosphere. It'd be great if you could share this around with your friends as well. Maybe they'll find it useful too. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon so you'll get a notification as soon as I upload a new video. That way you won't miss next Friday's episode. So that's it then guys. Thank you all for watching. Before I go, I'll leave you with this. If dentists make all their money from unhealthy teeth, then why would I trust something that 4 out of 5 of them recommend?